Hey guys, welcome back to another video with Tony's Phone Collection. Today we're going to look at the LG VX8360 and I'm going to show you how to take the motherboard out of this and swap it in another phone to, let's say, get all your information, your contacts and pictures and all that stuff. So you're going to take the back off and the battery. There's going to be 4 screws. There's going to be one right here, right across from it, and then 2 in the bottom corners. It just takes a normal Phillips screwdriver, a small normal Phillips screwdriver. And you should have a total of 4 screws. And then you're going to pull across. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Alright, so the easiest way to do that is I'm going to put your fingernail kind of right here by this bottom screw and push on the keypad. It's going to pop this blue piece out. Make sure there's no micro SD card slot in there either, or no micro SD card in the slot. Just kind of go around doing it all around it. It looks like the label is glued down to both sides with the plastic and the motherboard piece. So kind of peeled up in that area just to get it off them, to separate it. I wouldn't pull it all the way off, just a little piece of it, you know, kind of just around the edge like that. You can work on this piece of plastic. Like I said, it's just going to take time. It's just a bunch of clips on there. There might be a screw underneath this actually too. Yeah, there was. So there should be 5 screws. Don't forget to do this last one like me. It'll break the plastic. And then just kind of wiggle this piece. Like I said, it's just going to be clipped on there. And you're going to see there's going to be 2 clips at the top. Then you should have ones on the side. My camera focusing. Right there it is. There it is on the side. You have 2 at the bottom. You have another one on the side, kind of right across from the other one. And then you should have your board. Like I said, your sticker should be peeled up halfway, you know, because the plastic overlaps it. So you're going to open your charging port door. And I think the headphone jack cover needs to be opened. You're going to take either like some kind of small pair of pliers. I use tweezers, but something small to unhook this. Let me do this real quick. Alright, so you're going to want to be able to pull up these, get my tweezers. You're going to want to pull up on these little buttons. These are soldered to the board. So you do not want to break these off, because you will not have volume buttons and stuff like that if you break these off. Just kind of pull them out of that little holder right there. And same with the camera key. And then you're going to grab a straight screwdriver. And there's going to be a clip right here by the micro SD card. Kind of pry it out right there. There should be another one right by the headphone jack. It's going to be right here. And you want to make sure you don't break your cable, so you want to go over that like that. You're just going to pull it up a little bit, and you have to pull down, because it's going to it hooks in around the charging port, so it's going to slide into the charging. So you want to pull up right here a little bit and pull up right here, get those clips off, and then you're going to pull it this way towards the hinge of the phone. And then once it's all out, you're going to take the board and you're going to flip it up. There's going to be 1 cable. You can use your fingernail and we'll just pull it right off. Now this board contains all your content and everything. So you're going to want to make sure you get everything off of this on the other phone. So let's say this one has a broken screen. We'll go to reverse process. You're going to take the other one apart. You're going to take your connector. You're going to connect it back together like that. Just clip the connector in. Take the board and you're going to slide it down into the charging port area first. See how it's not lined up? You're going to have to work it in there until it's lined up like that. And then you're going to push it down on your clip right here. And then one more up here. I'm going to make sure that's out of the way too. Let's slide some things out of the way. I see the problem. See the key is falling out. It's going towards the board. So you just want to grab a screwdriver and just push them back in there. It's easy. Then you're going to take that little board thing and you're going to slide it back in the little crease right here. You can slap your headphone jack cover back down and your charging port. You're going to grab your plastic trim. And I'm going to start at the top because you know that's where it came off the hardest. Start at the top and work your way down. Like I said, you just have to push it in there. And then put your screws back in it. Remember, you're going to have one up here, one here, one over on this side, and then two down here at the very bottom. Once you put those on, make sure to pull your label up over it. You can slide your battery in it, and it should work. So that's how you're going to swap the boards to get your contacts. You know, if your screen is broken, something like that. That's how you would do it all. So let me pause this. I'm going to go ahead and put this back together fully, and then I'll start the video again. Okay, so like I said, you're going to pull this back up, and you're going to get your label. Peeled kind of in the right area. You're going to clip back again. There we go. Originally I was going to pause it to put the screws in, but I figured I would go ahead and play it because I did it when I was doing the razor, so. Good thing about flip phones is they're pretty easy to work on too. There's not really a lot of sophisticated parts like an iPhone 4. Taking those apart are really hard to do. I've done a lot of them, but they're really pretty hard to do for newbies. A lot of parts in them, a lot of shields, and a lot of screws. This screwdriver's annoying too, so. Alrighty. Then you're going to take your little rubber cap that goes up here at the top. You're going to find the right orientation. It's going to fall right back in. Doesn't look like it was ever taken apart. And then, like I said, whatever board you put in is going to be whichever one you have stuff on. So, like I said, the board we take out is what contains all the information on it. So, I hope this helps you guys out, and stay tuned for the next one.